Hi, I wanted to quickly and briefly demonstrate and show you how Swagger can be used to um, generate an API documentation automatically. Here I have some endpoint here. I have a get endpoints, put endpoint, delete, and post endpoints. The post endpoint is used to post a product into the database that is currently a Mongo's database at the backend. Now, this is the schema of the product. So I have what is called the name, product name, description, price, category, and so on and so forth. But before then, let's quickly see what we can do to test this particular endpoint. I have here with me a particular product here. I can copy from this particular Bruno clients. Now, if I come here, I have to click on tryouts to expose the place where I can actually post this particular data. Now here I do like this. Now here is a features product, not theory. So if I click on execute, I should see an output. Okay, fine. Here it is. This is new product created successfully. This is outputs from this particular endpoint. So here I can also copy the ID of the product here to see what I can do with it. I can actually copy this, come here, and to get a full detail of that product from here, this endpoint here. All I will do is to click here, try out, paste the ID here. Oh, I have to go to this particular okay. Now if I click on execute, I should see an output here, and here it is. The position was successful, so we have the del xy 50. Now what if I want to update? To update it, I have to come here, copy the ID variable. Now I will come to puts endpoints. This is the endpoint here where I can update this particular product. I have to click this point here and paste my ID. Now after that, I need to get what to actually update. Let me come back here and just copy some few sections of this particular data. I'll come back here, I will delete all this, paste here. Now I want to, of course, let me change the name. Instead of Dell, let me make it HP, and I have to actually also, let me leave the name and the owner email. In fact, let me also remove the owner phone number. They are all optional. All these are optional actually. I can increase the price to, let's say, 5,607. So if I have that, now let's see if I come here and click on execute. So here I have the product successfully updated. So I have it here with the price to be 5,607, a good game system, and that was it. It actually worked down here too. Now let us now try to see if we can delete this particular product. Of course, I still have the ID here. I have the ID here. Okay. But before deleting, let us see if we can actually get all the ID, all the products currently in the database. There are other few ones that are actually created before, and here I have them here. Okay, the last one was this. The last one was 5,607, the price HP XY50. Okay, fine. Now that we have this endpoint working, and we have the put endpoint working, we also have the post endpoint working. Let's also try to see if we can delete that particular product. Now I have it here, can try, and I have it like this, execute, and sure we have it deleted, product deleted successfully. If we try again one more time to try to delete this particular product, let's see what we're going to get here. I'll try again the second time, and this time it's a product not found, that means it's gone. So this first endpoint is a landing page endpoint. It is used to retrieve all the current products in database as well. So fine. So this is how swag was used to generate this particular beautiful interface. Now let's come back to the source code down here to quickly view the source code. Now I have this my source code down here. Source code has some sections. I have it divided into different sections. I have the controller section here. I have the model section. I have the route section. It's a kind of MVC particular design pattern. Now my service also, the service actually is one responsible by for interacting with the database at the backends. The controller usually call the service. So the endpoints actually are here and the route here. If I come to the route here, I will see these are all the endpoints. You have the get endpoints here to get products. Also this one too is to get all the products. This is a router from this particular library here. Now here I have my post products. Here I have my my update put products. Or here I have my delete products. Now let me come again back here to actually show you some few things down here. At this point here, this is a little kind of a parameter description to tell Swagger exactly what you are dealing with. Now the body of the request body is this. We have the product name, price, and they have to also be ensured that it's not empty. This one should be numeric. This one is a way to validate actually what is coming from the front end. Likewise, also for this particular update too, I have to also make all this optional. Like here, the name is optional. That means if it's not in the request body, it should still be submitted into the database. And I have to also put a parameter data here to explain to Swagger exactly what kind of field is expecting. As you see here, exactly we have this particular configuration for the Swagger, where we have to actually call upon the Open API version, the information that can be displayed here, just like we have here. API documentation here is right from this particular Swagger here. The position description is here, and also we have to decide if you are working with the development or kind of production environment. Now my schema is a product schema. We have to describe exactly the property of the schema. So you have the product name, the type is string. And these are things that actually help Swagger to determine exactly the things to expect and the things not to expect. If you come down here to, we have it here. Let me even try again one more time and to clear this. Now if you come here, we have our product update here that will be well explained using that particular information here. So these are things that the Swagger will use to actually determine exactly the things we expect. This is a string, this is a type string, the name's product name. Also we have something here to actually describe also exactly what we need to see here. Let me see under this particular one here. Now if we come back here, reset, now we see you have it down here too, the product name descriptions. They are all from the Swagger environment down here configuration where we tell. So we have it under this, the components schema and products creates. This particular link is what we wanted to tell also the Swagger at this level here, where we are trying to create a kind of metadata for it to work with. If you look very well here, you see that the schema is in this particular location, the components schema and products updates. For the updates, and here we have also the component schema products creates. Now this is for the routes, and our landing page is actually here for the server where the route comes in. So we have our route that have been incorporated for this level to call upon the router in this here, and then from there we can also have it navigated to the controller. The controller is actually linked to the router here. When we come to this place, let's say we have it get all products. So this is a product controller and get all the products. So we need to find a way where this controller is, and from there get all the products. And here is our controller, product controller, exactly here, and get all the product can be found down here. So when we get to this level here, the product service that actually interacts with the database is where the service is. So in that service you have got get all products. So if we go to get all product in the service here, product service here, we have it down here for get our products. We have it here, exactly here. So we have this particular products, a model being created for this, for the mongoose, in order to have it be interface and make it a kind of a ORM, object relation model. So this particular model is created within this model here. Under this model, we have this particular model called the product schema. For the mongoose schema, we have the product name, the type required, yes, and to trim the hand to see that we don't have all this trail empty space. We have description, price. This is a model created and to tell exactly mongoose what we are dealing with as an interface to interact with the database. Our configuration actually is here in database down here, and where we actually have a link directed to database from that place here. So this is how our service stand in between the model on database and also with the controller. So it sits between the controller and the database model. So this is a simple structure of an MVC where create, updates, post and delete is being actually implemented here in the routes of the API. Alright, thank you.